Good evening, my children. I have more Blu-rays to talk about. Spider-Man, leave me alone. I have more Blu-rays to talk about. I got a bunch this week, mostly in the past few days because of Best Buy's trade and save deal. I love those. So let's get into it. Most of these movies I got for really cheap and like $5, so if there's some I haven't seen, like this one, that's why. I got Boondock Saints. I've never seen this movie and my dad loves it. A lot of people seem to love it, critics hate it, but everyone else seems to love it, so I'm gonna give it a chance. It was only $5, so I had to try it out. Now, before everyone starts flaming me for this purchase and saying, oh, you called it cheesy and blah blah blah, I went to a Marvel movie marathon on Thursday of last week. I saw it again, and I really liked it. It was the first time I saw it since I saw it in theaters, so that's why I went out and got Captain America: The First Avenger. I don't know what it was, but I liked this movie a lot more when I saw it in theaters again last week. It was great, it was fun. Red Skull still wasn't that menacing, but overall, the movie was a really cool, fun, wartime epic. Guess what? It's another movie I've never seen, and I'm probably gonna be killed for that, but I got Ghostbusters for $5. I will watch it very soon. I've heard a lot about it. I'm sure I saw it when I was a kid, I just don't remember it at this point, so I'll be watching this soon. Next up, I think, is one of the only animated movies I've... God damn it. I was able to get this for cheap too, so I went and got it. Madagascar, the first one. When I was a kid, I really liked this movie, so I popped this in a few days ago and watched it, and it was pretty fun. It was better than some kids' movies these days, and the animation was actually a little bit off. But some of the humor really worked. I liked the voice cast, and it seemed to work most of the time. I love the penguins a lot. Next up is a classic. I haven't watched it on Blu-ray yet, but I've seen it many times before. I love it. I'm kind of apprehensive about the sequel for it this month, but I'm hoping it's good. Men in Black. This is like the reissued one. I know they released Men in Black in like 2006 on Blu-ray, but that is really old for Blu-ray, so I waited for this one. It's a new transfer. I hope it's very nice in picture quality. I can't wait to see it on Blu-ray. It came with ultraviolet digital copy. I just tossed that out. It was awful. But I love this movie. I love the chemistry between these two guys. That's what really makes the series and what kept me from shooting myself in Men in Black 2. And it also came with $10 for Men in Black 3, so it's a win-win for me. Next up is another classic to me. I've only seen it a few times and I'm waving it around, so try and figure out what it is. Figure it out, figure it out, figure it out. It's RoboCop. This one is one of the best 80s action movies, or horror, or however you want to put it, I've ever seen. I love it. It's not really based around performances, but the stop motion actually kind of works in the movie. I love the RoboCop character and his design. It's really cool to watch him just kill people in a really gory way. And I'm not sure about that reboot. Well, I don't think that's gonna be good. Next up is a movie that cost me a lot. It cost me $30, but I got it anyway. I couldn't even find it in Best Buy. I had to search around like the back aisles because no one's gonna want this movie, of course. You know, shame. I had no shame when buying this. Before I get into the Blu-ray, I just find it interesting. I went up to the counter and the guy asked me if I was ever born before 1995. So you'd only have to be 16 to buy this movie. I just find that kind of funny. But I watched it on Blu-ray. The Blu-ray looks great. I still love the movie. Michael Fassbender and Carey Mulligan were both great. Michael Fassbender especially. Kind of making me want to watch Hunger a lot more, so I think I'll get to that this weekend. So thanks, Shame. Next up is a movie I should have bought a while ago, but I just haven't. I saw it on HBO a few days ago. I love David Fincher, so obviously I'm gonna love this movie. There's no real thing there. It's The Social Network. I didn't realize this came in like a dragon tattoo type case, and I love these cases for Fincher movies. Come on, look at that. Back, I love the art, and then you just open it, there are cool discs in there. I wish they'd do one of these for like Fight Club or something. I would be all over that. I haven't watched it on Blu-ray yet, but I love the movie, and I'm not going to explain why, because I've already explained that for too many, so deal with it. Next up is a classic I've only seen parts of. It's The Thing. John Carpenter's Thing. I probably should finish it soon, so I don't get stabbed. Yeah, because if you get stabbed, then people will come after your blood if you get stabbed. I think I was talking about movies at some point during this. I watched the first maybe half hour of it. I was intrigued that nothing really too interesting happened, but I wanted it to get better and I wanted it to move a little bit faster, but it was pretty interesting. Yeah, that's all I can say. It's interesting, so I hope the movie is good. Next up is a movie that I haven't seen in, I think since it came out in theaters. Again, $5, I'm a cheap ass, so I got Wanted. I really like James McAvoy, and Angelina Jolie is hit or miss, so I hope it's good when I watch it again. If not, I'll just get rid of it, probably. It'll stay in my collection, who am I kidding? To the people who really cared last time, I watched Rounders on Blu-ray, and it was great. I really loved the movie. Matt Damon and Edward Norton worked perfectly together. John Malkovich was hilarious. I loved it. It was just a really fun and well-written... Thanks, car. It was just a really fun and well-written movie. I really liked it the whole time. It's not very fast-paced, but it just really keeps your attention. I really loved it. That's all the Blu-rays I have right now, guys. If I decide to be a whore again and go to Best Buy, I'll probably do another update soon. So, do you guys like Blu-ray or DVD? Settle a fight between me and my friend. Write your beautiful comments down there and tell me what you think. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button up there, because if you don't, I'm reading your mind.